Yo, it's Brian here. Today talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, posing the question to you guys about free agency yet again. Should the Niners go after New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady? This is a very interesting question just because of the fact Brady is going to be a free agent technically in 2020. We don't know where he's going to be going as of right now. Is he going to go to the LA Chargers, the 49ers potentially to replace Jimmy Garoppolo, which would be very convoluted, but I'll talk about that later on in the video. Or is he going to be staying in New England, which for me, to be honest with you, that would probably be the best situation for him to stay put in New England and go for another championship run with them. They could be a very good team, even with the problems that they had in 2019. Anyways, looking at this, love to see Brady in a 49er uniform. It was a couple years ago, but I just want to see what's going on with this and really have some reasons why we should and we shouldn't take Brady as a 49er starting quarterback. Mostly shouldn't, but you know what? It could be interesting if, the 49ers had an epiphany and they were bored and they wanted to replace Jimmy G with Tom Brady. Going to get the video started. Should be a fun one. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. I'm going to get this video started. 49ers free agency period. Should they go after New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady? Time to talk about Brady and the 49ers. Before I do, want to do a quick backstory on Brady and his career in New England. I'm pretty sure you guys know this by now, but if you don't, then this is a recap for you guys. Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history with 6 Super Bowl titles, the most out of any player in NFL history by a wide margin. Looking at it, 9 Super Bowl appearances, Pro Bowls, All-Pros. His relation with Bill Belichick, for the most part, has been awesome since 2001. He's just been awesome for New England and the whole NFL in general. He's one of the great quarterbacks to ever play this game. Everyone should be giving him his respects, whether you like him or not. Now, in 2020, he is an impending free agent, probably for the first time in his whole career. It's going to be really interesting to see how the New England Patriots and Brady, how they approach this whole situation. Is it just some convoluted thing? All these rumor stuff about maybe the 49ers, maybe the Chargers, maybe the Colts, anything like that? Or is he really going to be leaving New England and going somewhere else to prove that he could be one of the great quarterbacks without Bill Belichick? Because there's a little bit of legacy going on with this whole thing. Belichick and Brady, they probably want to part ways a little bit just because they want to show that they can win without each other. But I'm pretty sure Daddy Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, he wants to give Brady all whatever he wants in New England because he definitely deserves him a lot of love and what have you for bringing him 6 Super Bowl titles in Foxborough. If you're ownership, you're going to be thinking about that. All right, I'm going to be going to the 49ers and Brady. Should they execute this move some way, shape, or form? Let's look at some positives for this. I mean, the only thing I could see Brady over Jimmy G is just the interceptions and turnovers. Brady, he's pretty good at taking care of the ball for the most part in his whole career. Even at age 42, I think he could do a really good job at taking care of the ball. The talent for the 49ers is there. They have a great offensive line. They have a great running game with Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman in them. Wide receivers, I'm pretty sure Brady can make them awesome. Assuming that you have Emmanuel Sanders, Kendrick Bourne, all those guys, I think it's going to be great. You have George Kittle, one of the best tight ends in the NFL, so that could be a very good proposal for Brady coming to the 49ers, is having a Gronk 2.0 or whatever you want to call him, or your very own Kittle. He's his own man. So you got to think about that if you're Tom Brady and what have you. For the 49ers, I don't know. Do you want to do this move? Do you want a 1 or 2 year lease on a quarterback that's aging really much and just a hit away from being hurt and being retired forever? Because it's really dangerous to get a 42, 43-year-old quarterback. I know that's probably not going to be happening. This is just all for fun and what have you, but you never know. Football is weird. Sports is weird, and anything can happen in this whole realm of sports and football, basketball, whatever you want to call it. That's really the big con for me, is that this is only like a 1 or 2 year lease. If I'm guaranteed to win 2 Super Bowls in a row, I would take Brady over Jimmy G. But, as I said, this is sports. Anything can happen, and we might not get any Super Bowls with Brady coming into this whole 49er ordeal, and that's what the thing you have to take account. Also, Jimmy G with the interceptions thing, I think he'd get a little bit better with that. This was his first full season in 2019 as the 49er starting quarterback all year long, and now 2020 with the whole season under his belt, getting more experience with Kyle Shanahan in the offense. I think he can get even better with the turnovers and what have you. So the idea of having Brady to the 49ers right now in 2020, I think it's pretty ridiculous, to be honest with you. Hopefully Jed York and John Lynch do not tailor that idea of having Brady to come to this team and try to win the Super Bowl in a year or two. They want to be sustainable for the next 5 or 10 years, and I think with Jimmy G as your quarterback, you have a much better chance of winning more Super Bowls, getting to more Super Bowl appearances with G than you do with Brady at this stage of his career. I mean, if you're talking about Tom Brady, we get him at age 33, 34. Oh yeah, you can get rid of Jimmy G anytime, but now you have him at age 42, 43. You just can't do that anymore. I think it's a little too late now for anybody to get Brady. To be honest with you, I think if you're Tom Brady, and they probably know this by now, I think the best place for him to go in 2020 is not retirement. That would be nice, but you have to go back to New England and try to win a championship with Bill Belichick. I know they want to prove something between those two. Brady wants to win without Belichick and vice versa. What's wrong with that? I mean, Joe Montana and Bill Walsh, they had great success together and they won Super Bowls together. Nobody bats an eye about that, so why try to bat an eye between Brady and Belichick, or who can win without the other and what have you? So it's really nonsense. Brady, just go finish your career in New England, and it'd be weird to see him in any other uniform, even the 49ers uniform, than New England, what have you. In my opinion, I would not want Brady in the 49ers. If you're talking about 10 years ago, then yes, but for right now, no, it's a little too late now to grab Brady for any team and what have you, unless you're ready to win now and you have a lot of veterans in a team. Yes, you can grab him, but for the most part, I don't think any team should be going after him. I think the Patriots are the best team to go after him because they really don't have a long-term plan right now. Are you going to start Jarrett Stidham? Are you going to get somebody from the draft or get a trade, something like that? You got to think about that if you're New England Patriots and Bill Belichick. That's it, guys. I'm going to end this video right here. I know it's pretty quick. For me personally, I would not get Brady at all in any way, shape, or form. If John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, Jed York, they get crazy and get Tom Brady, then this is going to be one of the most convoluted stories I've ever seen in my entire career of football. Please let me know what you guys think about Tom Brady. Should we get him any way, shape, or form for 2020 free agency? I like what you guys say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Wednesday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day. Hot boys.